Have you ever felt like your life has become just a routine? You want to do so much, but every time, either time slips away or you can't muster the courage. If yes, then now is the time to rebuild yourself. This audiobook is not just a motivational talk but a guide for you, one that will help you understand your life's biggest problems and show you the way to overcome them. We're not just talking about big dreams here, we're talking about real and practical things, how to know yourself, accept your weaknesses, transform your life with discipline, and most importantly, write your own story. If you're between 18 and 60 years old, want to achieve something big in life but feel stuck so far, this audiobook is for you. Whether you're a student, working a job, or aiming to take your career to new heights, this journey is designed for you. So, get ready, because now is the time to see your life from a new perspective, to recognize yourself, and to give yourself a new direction. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Make friends with pain. The biggest shock in life doesn't come when someone betrays us or when we fail at something. The real shock hits when we realize we've wasted so much time, and what's lost can never come back. This realization breaks us from within. Pain doesn't just come from losing something, it also comes from the fact that we keep running from it, lacking the courage to face it. We all break at some point in life. Some are betrayed in love, some fall behind in their careers, and some lack support from their loved ones. And what do? We either convince ourselves everything will be okay or try to ignore the pain. But this is the wrong path. People who try to escape pain are always caught in a kind of battle. Every time they run from it, they think they've defeated it, but the truth is that pain keeps growing inside them. It's like a festering wound that may seem healed on the surface but continues to rot inside. One day, it bursts, and by then, it has already caused a lot of damage. If you truly want to move forward in life, you need to make friends with your pain. You have to understand it, embrace it. When difficulties arise, instead of running away, try to understand them. Look at your pain closely, learn from it. If you've failed at something, think about why it happened, what was lacking, and what can be done to improve. Every person who has achieved something big in life has understood and embraced their pain. The more strength you build to endure pain, the more you'll be able to improve yourself. Because when you conquer what scares you the most, nothing feels difficult anymore. Chapter 2. Learn to be alone with yourself. Have you ever noticed how you feel when you're alone? Some people enjoy solitude, but most are afraid of it. Loneliness feels like emptiness, like something is missing, like life is incomplete. Because of this fear, people try to keep themselves busy all the time. Some dive into social media, some hang out with friends, others immerse themselves in unnecessary work. But have you ever wondered what it means if you're scared of being alone? It means you don't like your own company. And if you don't enjoy your own company, why would anyone else? Being alone is an art that everyone should learn. When you're alone, you get the chance to think about yourself, to recognize your fears, weaknesses, and strengths. You can understand what you truly want. People often seek distractions to escape loneliness, but that's not the solution. The real solution is to embrace your loneliness. When you learn to be alone, you become stronger. You no longer feel the need for someone else's company, and when you don't need anything, you feel truly free. If you're scared of being alone, challenge yourself. Set aside one day a week to be just with yourself and no social media, no friends, no distractions. Talk to yourself, look within. It won't be easy, but slowly, you'll start understanding yourself, and that's what will take you forward. Chapter 3. Stop expecting from others. Who has hurt you the most? Your friends, family, partner, or those you considered your own but left you alone when you needed them the most? Most people experience their greatest pain because they had expectations from others, and when those expectations weren't met, it hurt. But do you know that this pain is self-inflicted? When we expect something from someone, we hand over the key to our happiness to them. If they act according to our wishes, we feel good. If they don't, we feel bad. But the truth is, no one is obligated to live according to our expectations. Everyone has their own life, their own priorities. If you understand this, you can save yourself from a lot of pain. Have you ever noticed how free you feel when you stop expecting from others? Whether someone helps you or not doesn't matter. Whether someone makes time for you or not doesn't affect your happiness. When you reach this state, you become the master of your life. This doesn't mean you shouldn't love or trust anyone. It just means you shouldn't let your happiness depend on others' actions. When you stop expecting, someone changing, betraying, or leaving you won't make much difference. Life is too short to waste in sorrow, so let go of this habit as soon as possible. The sooner you understand this, the better your life will become. Because those who take responsibility for their own lives are the ones who are truly happy. Chapter 4. Let go of what's gone in life. We lose as much as we gain. But the problem arises when we cling to things that are no longer ours. So old relationships, old memories, things that once brought joy but now only cause pain. We can't let go. We keep hoping things will go back to how they were. But the truth is, time doesn't stop for anyone. What's gone won't come back, and what's coming won't wait. Sometimes, we hold on to things so tightly that we forget moving forward is necessary. When you're stuck in the past, you're also ruining your present. Your mind keeps replaying the same old wounds, the same old questions. What if I had done this? What if that person was still in my life? But the truth is, these questions have no answers. They only hollow you out from within. If you want to change something, you first need to understand that some things happen to teach you, not to stay with you forever. Every person, every relationship, every experience comes to teach you something. When you understand this, you feel free. Let go of the things holding you back. Apologize if you need to, forgive if you must, but don't carry them with you. When you let go of old pain, you make space for new joys. Your life isn't an old book to reread, it's a chance to write a new chapter. So let go of what's gone and move forward. Chapter 5. Face your fear. Fear isn't just a feeling, it's a trap. The more you get caught in it, the more entangled you become. As kids, we were scared of the dark, but as we grow, fear changes. Now we fear failure, rejection, or being alone. But remember, fear doesn't come from outside, it's born inside you. The more you try to avoid it, the bigger it grows. If you think you can't do something, you'll avoid trying. If you fear rejection, you'll never have the courage to move forward. But the truth is, fear stays powerful only until you confront it. Have you ever noticed that when you face your fear, it doesn't seem as big as it did before? Things that seem difficult today were once impossible, but you did them because you faced the fear instead of running from it. There's only one way to defeat fear: live it. Do the thing that scares you the most, repeatedly. If you're scared of speaking on stage, keep going on stage. If you fear rejection, put yourself in situations where you might hear a number. Every time you face your fear instead of running, you grow stronger. Remember, fear isn't there to stop you, it's there to push you forward. The day you understand this, no fear will seem too big. Chapter 6. You don't need to prove yourself. How many times have you done something just to make others think highly of you? How many times have you sidelined your happiness to please others? Honestly, it's all pointless. People will only value you when you start valuing yourself. The biggest lie is that we need to prove ourselves to others to show relatives we're successful, friends we're happy, or social media that our life is perfect. But have you ever asked yourself if doing all this makes you truly happy? In trying to look good in others' eyes, we lose our true identity. We try to become something we're not. The truth is, the world doesn't need your explanations. You don't need to prove how talented, rich, or smart you are. Those who truly know you don't need proof, and those who don't will never be satisfied, no matter what you do. Instead of proving yourself, learn to live your life. Find your true happiness. Do things because you want to, not because you need to show the world. Be who you are. Those who understand you will stay, and you don't need to change for those who don't. When you adopt this mindset, the world's judgments won't affect you. You'll feel free, And that's the real life where you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Chapter 7. Embrace your flaws. Every person goes through a phase where they feel they're not good enough, like they're lagging behind others. Have you ever felt like there's something lacking in you, like you're not as talented, smart, or attractive as others? This thought slowly hollows you out. From childhood, we are taught to be perfect, to be the best at everything. But the truth is, no one is perfect, and those who learn to embrace their flaws are the happiest. As long as you keep running from your flaws, you'll always feel inferior. But the day you accept them, you'll realize they make you unique. You're not like anyone else in the world, and that's your greatest strength. If someone were truly perfect, would their life have any excitement? We learn from our mistakes, our flaws, our struggles. If you have a flaw, don't hide it, embrace it. Either work to improve it or find your strength elsewhere. But don't berate yourself for your flaws. Those who embrace their imperfections and move forward are the ones who achieve greatness. Chapter 8. Discipline gives freedom. When we talk about discipline, we often think it will bind us, make life boring. But the truth is the opposite. Without discipline, achieving anything in life is impossible. We all dream big, but we shy away from the effort required to achieve those dreams. Have you ever noticed that people who manage their lives well have more freedom than others? They've trained themselves so well that they can do what they want, when they want. If you're disciplined about your health, you'll never have to stop due to illness. If you're disciplined with money, you'll never face financial scarcity. If you're disciplined with your goals, you'll never regret wasting your life without purpose. Discipline isn't punishment, it's a gift that gives you the power to live life on your terms. When you learn to manage your time, keep promises to yourself, and control small habits, your life slowly improves. You can do what you want because you have control over yourself. Those who embrace discipline are the ones who are truly free. Chapter 9. Learn to balance your life. Our lives often swing between extremes. Sometimes we drown in work. Sometimes we chill so much that we don't get anything productive done. Sometimes we get so attached to people that we have no time for ourselves. And sometimes we become so isolated that the world stops mattering. But the real game is balance. If you can balance your life, you'll never feel a lack of anything. Balance means giving as much importance to your work as to your personal life, nurturing relationships but also making time for yourself, chasing dreams but also caring for your mental health. Some people get so obsessed with their careers that they forget family and friends, only to realize later they're empty inside despite achieving everything. Others stay lost in fun, only to regret not achieving anything when they're older. Both situations are wrong. If you truly want to be happy, learn to balance your life. Everything has a limit. Too much work will break your body and mind. Too much rest will waste your potential. So, keep a balance in everything you do. That's what will truly make your life better. Chapter 10. Be honest with yourself. We often don't lie to others, but we spare no effort in lying to ourselves. We know the path we're on isn't right, but we convince ourselves everything is okay. We know we need to work harder, but we make excuses about not having time. This habit of lying to ourselves becomes our biggest enemy. If you truly want to change your life, start by being honest with yourself. Accept your fears, own your mistakes, and understand that only you can fix what's lacking. Blaming others won't change anything. Making excuses won't either. When you look in the mirror, you should see someone who is true to themselves. If you're not happy, admit something's wrong. If you're not progressing, realize you're not doing something right. Lying to yourself doesn't change things, it makes them worse. Be honest as soon as possible. Face whatever pain you have and work on it. When you accept yourself without excuses, your life will truly start to improve. Chapter 11. Don't give up until you're broken. Life isn't easy. It never moves in a straight line. Some days are great, others feel like everything's over. When you dream big, 1,000 obstacles will come your way. You'll fall many times, feel like you can't go on. But that's the moment you decide. Are you someone who fights for your dreams or someone who takes the easy way out? Sometimes it feels like everything is against you, But the truth is, life is testing you. Those who give up when things get tough never move forward. But those who get up after falling are the real winners. When you feel like your courage is breaking, remember why you started this journey. You knew it was right for you. If you give up now, you're only cheating yourself. You don't know where the next step might take you. So, don't give up until you're completely broken. Keep trying, fall, rise, learn, and move forward. This process will make you the person who truly lives life on their own terms. Chapter 12. Free yourself from what will people say? In our society, the biggest fear is what will people say? When we think of doing something new, the first question is, what if I fail? What will people say? Even when we want to live for our happiness, this fear haunts us. But the truth is, the world will never fully support you. If you do something new, people will laugh. If you fall, they'll call you weak. And when you succeed, the same people will praise you. If you always fear what people will say, you'll never live life on your terms. No one can fully understand your life. Everyone has their own perspectives, dreams, and limitations. So why fear their opinions? You need to free yourself from this fear. When you start living life your way, you'll slowly realize that people's opinions stop mattering. Do what's right, follow what your heart says. Let the world say what it wants. When you make your own decisions, you'll find true happiness and peace. Chapter 13. Celebrate small wins. Waiting for big victories is not as good as learning to celebrate your small wins. Most people make the mistake of ignoring themselves until they achieve something huge. But if you only focus on the final destination and don't enjoy the journey, life will feel like a burden. Think about when you first rode a bicycle, how that small win felt so big because the child inside you was happy. But as we grow, we rob ourselves of this joy. We think there's no point in being happy until we achieve something massive. The truth is, life is made of small joys. If you learned something new today, celebrate it. If you faced a fear, pat yourself on the back. If you change an old bad habit, consider it an achievement. When you appreciate your small wins, the journey becomes as beautiful as the destination, and the destination feels even more peaceful. Chapter 14. Make room for the right people. No matter how strong you become, if your environment isn't right, you'll always feel an invisible wall. The right people push your life forward, while the wrong ones slowly hollow you out. That's why it's crucial to make room for the right people in your life and distance yourself from those who make your mindset negative. Sometimes we stay with the wrong people just because we think being alone is worse. But the truth is, staying in bad company is more dangerous than being alone. They lower your confidence, make you doubt your dreams, and slowly turn you into someone like them. If you see people around you who always try to pull you down, who are jealous of your progress, or who see everything good in a negative light, it's time to let them go. Thank you for watching my YouTube video.